Hey guys, so today, or this afternoon, I'm gonna take the BCS here out and prep ground, or basically take it from sod and put it into something that can be planted for cover crop. So tonight, local beekeepers bringing some bees out, and I'm gonna set up some cover crop rotations so the bees can have things through the summer. We're gonna get into bees too. That's how we originally got into everything, like organic stuff and all that. I'm gonna be making some areas that are for like continual bee supply of flowers, nectar, pollen, so they can make honey. And in July, hopefully we'll be able to irrigate this part to keep things going so that they can make it through. That's called the dearth period, and that's really hard on bees here in the summer, and then the winter is really hard on them too because it's warm enough for them to fly but not enough forage for them. And yeah, see if we can't work around this bee thing so we'll manage the land instead of managing the bees, to try and therefore manage the bees to help them out more through the season. Alright, so part of this was tarped with these black tarps. Now it's dead, basically. And then there's a little hill on the land there. So this is going to be the 5th plot of vegetable production, which is right behind me here. And so this is number 4, this is number 5. And we don't really need to have it in production this year. We're not there like selling things, so we don't need this land to be in production yet. So, and it's the worst soil that we have, you know, so far. So, and that's known from a soil test. So, I'm gonna turn this ground, get it ready for cover crops, and then seed it. We're gonna do red clover, and then this area right here is going to be New Zealand white Dutch clover. We left the chickens there for a long time. I don't need to turn it as heavy as I'm going to turn this, but I want to make sure that this is ready to go. And we're using the BCS. That's a rotary plow. We got a pretty good deal on this guy from an extension agent in North Carolina. This is a 749. Yeah, if you don't know a BCS, that's your PTO. Everything's gear driven. Beast of a machine, Honda motors. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So we're gonna till it, but big picture, we're building fertility, feeding honeybees, and bringing more beneficials to our area around our market garden. So I'm gonna till away and get it ready. Alright, it's done now. That's a rotary plow. It didn't take that long, like it's not nighttime and stuff, and yeah, it took like an hour probably, but got stuff to do. And yeah, so bees are coming tonight, and this is ready to get seed on it tomorrow night before it rains all day Friday. I'm not going to put the seed down now because the birds will eat it. That is something that's guaranteed to happen. So last minute before the rain gets here, throw the seed out and let it germinate. We're gonna do red clover first, and then probably switch that into buckwheat, and then See, there's a bird's foot trefoil too that I would like to get into this mix. That's supposed to be really productive. I don't really know anything about it, just some dude told me about that. And yeah, and then the other spot, do some white clover, some New Zealand white Dutch or little Dutch white, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. And just start mixing stuff in, like I said, trying to get something there for the bees for the rest of the season. Alright, this is the spot where he's going to put them, and it's along this wooded edge line, and so it'll be sheltered from, so this is the west, and a lot of wind comes this way out of the mountains, and then a lot of wind comes up this way from kind of like the southern Piedmont area, and so they're pretty sheltered from really strong winds right here, and it's a good open spot. So right here, I have to actually look at it. Right here, you can see that's where the sun comes up by those big oaks right here. Just coming out here, got the cover crop, crimson clover. We're gonna try to get some clover in here. This is what you saw me prep previously, which was yesterday. And the bees are here. The birds are done foraging for the day, and it's gonna rain an inch tomorrow. So now is the time to get the cover crop out. So, I'll show you guys the super secret method in putting the cover crop out. Okay, got your bag of seed. I actually have 2 of these for this area. It's double the amount that you need. You're gonna want to take a handful. So there's like 200 seeds there. You want to take these seeds one by one and drip them down in a straight line. It's probably like 5 or 6 million seeds in that bag, but just like that. Just kidding, obviously. Just take a handful and throw it. It'll germinate. So it's gonna rain tonight and soak the seed in. This soil is dry and fluffy. So with the rain, you're gonna have a bit of a factor where you set the seed, so to speak, with the rain. So I could come back and rake it, and depending on how it looks after the rain, I might do that. But for now, I'm just gonna throw the seed out and let the rain take care of the rest of the work.